Have a look at this absolutely magnificent coastline. This is what we're here for, that's for sure.
Welcome back to a journey through aesthetic realms on Supreme Master Television. Our show today features a cruise to the scenic Bruny Island and Tasman Peninsula of Australia, accompanied by the award-winning eco tour guide, Mr. Robert Pennicott. The region is blessed with diverse flora and fauna. Some of the eucalyptus trees are among the tallest in Australia. Equally, if not more impressive, are the unique sea life that flourish in the flourishing marine habitat.
You see this seaweed just to the right of the boat? Well, that's called giant kelp or strand kelp or brown algae. It's actually the fastest growing photosynthesizing plant in the world. It could grow up to 2.2 meters in length in just one day. Now, if you look really carefully anywhere around here where the rock meets the water, you'll see another type of seaweed that looks like gigantic fettuccine. Well, in Japan, they call that kombu, where they dry it and they chop it up and it goes into soups. Here in Tasmania, it's called bull kelp, where it's dried, it's ground up, and then the powder goes into cosmetics, ice cream, fertilizer, toothpaste, agar solution for scientific experiments. Even if you buy a chocolate drink, that's the stuff that actually holds the chocolate in suspension. So we've all had our fill.
Bruny Island is the site of several significant historical events.
Now, if you look up here, you'll see this island. This island's called Penguin Island. This was last landfall of Captain Bligh on his second of 3 visits to Bruny Island. And up behind where we started from today, he planted Australia's first fruit trees, strawberry plants, grapevines. We've had Captain Cook here a couple of times. Tobias Furneaux anchored his ship Adventure in this bay, is how Adventure Bay got its name. But for Bruny Island, this a little Italian-born French explorer called Joseph Bruny of the D'Entrecasteaux Castle in France is who Bruny Island and the D'Entrecasteaux Channel was named after. You can see Cape Bruny Lighthouse way down there, second oldest lighthouse in Australia, built in 1836.
Some of the places are named after the Aboriginal people who have lived harmoniously with nature for centuries on Bruny Island.
Okay, now this area that we've just come into is beautiful and calm, a very important anchorage from the prevailing winds, which are the westerlies here. This area is known as Mangana Bluff. Mangana used to be the name of a chief of Northern Tribe of Tasmanian Aborigines.
Through the efforts of many organisations and people, the natural and cultural beauty of Bruny Island is preserved for future generations to enjoy. With his eco-tours, Mr. Pennicott actively delivers a strong message of environmental awareness and protection.
I've got boats that are very environmentally friendly. The engines that we use are the lowest emission engines available at the moment. I'm definitely doing research at the moment of the best funds that I might be able to contribute to make a zero impact. Wherever we can, we use recycled products ourselves, and even if it costs a bit more money, I think you've got to sort of make a lower impact into the environment, so wherever you can, you do.
To give back to the environment, Mr. Pennicott established a charity foundation, the Tasmanian Coast Conservation Fund, under the organisation Wildcare, through which 25% of the profits from his cruise company goes to devoted eco-volunteers. In addition, he also contributes for community programs and disaster relief.
I think when we're lucky enough to have a beautiful run with scenery and with nature and that. I think the least we can do is help people who are suffering.
Our heartfelt appreciation to Mr. Rob Pennicott for his wonderful eco-tour and philanthropic example. The paradise landscape of Bruny Island and Tasman Peninsula is truly a reminder of the importance of protecting and living in harmony with nature.
Okay guys, well one thing that we managed to do today that we very, very rarely manage to do is we've actually got back with the same number of people we started with. Okay, so we're doing better than we normally do. And I love your hairstyles, okay? We're not going to charge you extra for those. It's the Bruny Island rough saltwater look. You're a very easy, awesome group, and thank you for coming along.
For more information, please visit Bruny Island Cruises at www.brunycruises.com.au and Tasman Island Cruises at www.tasmancruises.com.au. Thank you for your wonderful presence for today's episode of A Journey Through Aesthetic Realms. Up next on Supreme Master Television is Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living, right after noteworthy news. May noble ideas inspire caring actions.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/AJAR.